Nowitzki with MLive and the Grand Rapids Press. I'm joined by Mike DeWitt from the Michigan Sports Radio. 22-7 Granville over Hudsonville, Mike. And I really can't say I'm really shocked to see Granville win, but the way they did it, holding this Hudsonville offense to 7 points.
Yeah, and the one drive that Hudsonville had started the second half, and Granville went into halftime up 14-0. And then Hudsonville got the ball back, went down the field, scored a touchdown. And that drive proved to be the exception as opposed to the rule. Oppel had pressure on him all night, and you got to credit the Granville defensive line and the linebackers, and as well as the coverage downfield, because Oppel had no one open the entire game. More importantly, though, that Granville offense just churns out drives. So many minutes are taken off the clock that Oppel had very limited opportunities to even start drives. The opening drive Granville took them 6 minutes, and then they punched it in the end zone. Half of the first quarter was gone by the time they finally scored a touchdown, and they really only had 3 drives that mattered in the first half, and then their 4th drive was kind of a 1.5 minute kind of ending the game. So 3 drives and a half, that means Hudsonville only had 2 in the first half, and that was just huge, and they got up 14-0.
Yeah, it was amazing. Granville's offense has put up over 50 points the last 2 games. In each of the last 2 games, only 22 tonight, but they were so good on 3rd down and even 4th down and picking up those big plays when they had to.
Yeah, and they're a team that, especially in this game, first downs weren't really a good friend of theirs. They would pick up a yard or 2, and then on 2nd down maybe pick up a couple. But early in the game, especially the first half, they had a lot of 3rd and long situations that they were able to convert by either getting it on 3rd down or making it a manageable 4th down situation. And this offense, I love the way they play because every single series is 4 down series. They're not playing to get it in 3, they're playing to get it in 4, and you see the patience, and it works.
Definitely. Both teams finished the regular season at 5-4. I think both teams have to feel pretty good about getting an at-large berth. They have played great schedules. They finished 5-4, 1 win shy of that automatic. But I think both teams will make it.
Yeah, I think both of them should get in. I know that Granville is going to have the upper hand just because they have more points. But I mean, look at both of their. You look at the losses on both sides. Hudsonville's lost to Granville, Rockford, Grand Rapids Christian, and then the last loss is to East Kentwood. And then you look for the other side, Granville. They've lost to Muskegon, East Grand Rapids, Rockford, and East Kentwood. I mean, so there are 4 good teams. And when you're playing in the red and playing the kind of schedules these teams are, if you get to 5 wins, you're usually rewarded with a trip to the playoffs.
We'll find out Sunday night. Please join them live for all the updated playoff information as soon as it becomes available. Mike, thanks for joining us. We'll be together in the playoffs, too.
I know. I look forward to it. I'm really curious to see where we're going to be next week.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you for joining us.